Sports proudly brings you the magic at Amway Center. The Wizards here looking to pick up one game on the road before returning back to Washington. Some doubts forming early for these guys. They've gone 0-4 to start the season. They need a win, fellas.
And an opportunity for them to even this thing up in terms of the season series. A team they'll see 4 times. Times in all, a win here would boost their confidence in the matchup.
It sure would. They say the great ones always bounce back from a bad game. That goes for teams as well as players. I mean, they want to answer back for their last showing against this team and show what they're made of here.
And now Washington's starting group. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Markieff Morris is out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Gortat in at the 5. Gortat with the steal. Here's Beal. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Washington on D. 4-point game. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I caught up with Coach Randy Whitman. He's been chewing over the best plan of attack against this defense with all that shot blocking inside. He said the big thing is we can't play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. Kevin, we'll see if they can turn the tables this time around and even the season series. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Well, guys, they're thinking mainly about how to tackle the defense they're facing.
And that's got to be the focus. It takes a lot of game planning to come up with ways to put points on the board consistently against these guys.
And we know this coach is very comfortable game planning. He'll have a lot of ideas of how to attack this defense today.
And it's Freak missing.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Beal can't get it to go.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Payton.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Feeds to Morris. Here's Wall. Can't get it to fall.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Here's Freak, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
And so he makes both from the line.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
To the middle, here's Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Here's Freak. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
There's a screen by Gortat. To the paint, up off the screen. And it's good on the way in.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Wizards trail by 3. All with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
And the basket good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Payton outside. The dish to Freak. Drops in the layup for 2. Freak's got his third bucket of the night. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to Utah.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding. Basketball is about possessions, and you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
Simply got outworked under the boards, guys. I mean, that's the no-brainer of the deal. I mean, they got pushed around all game long.
Now here's Freak. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Here's Gordon. Good work defensively by Morris. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Wall. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Vucevic. Ilyasova comes in for Gordon. Fournier's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Jennings in for Payton. Now Mayo following the three-point attempt by Freak. Jones, no one around him. Hits the jumper in space. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Freak dishes to Aldrich. To the inside. Freak. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Now Mayo. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City. Three-pointer Ellington. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Freak passes to Ilyasova. No good from outside.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Now here's Jennings. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Fournier kicks to Freak. He feeds it to Aldrich. 5 to shoot. Pulls it up. And he hits the jumper for 2. 8 seconds left to play here in the first. It's Porter outside. Shot is no good. Freak. No luck. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the man. And John Wall, a multiple All-Star in this league. But make no mistake, his focus is squarely on team success.
Main thing for me is going to this.
Wall's the kind of guy that has his eye on the prize all the time. On the floor for Orlando. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Morris is checked in for Evans. Porter comes in for Jones. Bradley Beal's checked in for Oubre. And Ellington is subbed in for O.J. Mayo. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Otto Porter Jr., Wayne Ellington is out there with Wall. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Morris in at the 5 down low. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz played some good basketball. He ended with 13 points, and he also was creating for others by getting the ball in a position to score it. It was a complete outing for him, one that he hopes to be replicated here. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Morris dishes to Beal. Morris with the screen for Beal. This one for 3. No good. Great D that time from Freak. And Oladipo, here we go. Payton with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. And it's Freak missing. Wizards trail by 9. Here's Beal. Beal with another miss.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
Oladipo, the pass to Freak. There's the triple. No good. And the Wizards now going the other way. Last time they met was in Washington.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, you know, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Yeah, that's a good call, Greg. I mean, there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT, and that can happen after you expend so much energy just to force the overtime.
Payton kicks to Freak. He dishes it to Vucevic. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Wizards trail by 7. Kicks to Porter. A 3. And he gets it to go. Porter's got 6.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Freak dishes to Vucevic. To the inside. Unloads from 13. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 12 points for Freak.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Porter, no luck.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Got a piece of it. Oladipo against Wall. Freak kicks to Oladipo. Now here's Freak. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Magic.
Well, guys,
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Freak really making a difference here.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
The backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post, and it's Freak in at the three, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Freak. 13th in steals, 15th in scoring, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And as we've been seeing, I mean, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet and quick hands.
And both free throws good from Freak. Wizards trail by 8. Here's Wall. Out to the wing, off the screen. That's short off the rim.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
He kicks it to Porter. Pass to Morris. There's the screen. Dishes it to Beal. 4 on the clock. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Assist from
Beal's got 8 points.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Vucevic to the pass to Freak. Back to Vucevic. Passes it to Freak. Vucevic a screen on Wall. Payton kicks to Freak. Shoots. That one off the back iron. And out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Wall dishes to Morris. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 6 assists now in the game. Payton kicks to Freak. On the wing, Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Freak with it. Gortat's there. And it's Freak missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
From deep, Wall. Washington gets it back. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Gortat.
Yeah, how about... the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now. Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Freak. The kick out to Oladipo. Offensive rebound. Here's Gordon. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Marcin Gortat.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
For Orlando, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
So for the Magic, Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Vucevic. Hezonja comes in for Oladipo. And it's Jennings in for Payton. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Evans, he's checked in for Gortat. Perry Jones comes in for Markieff Morris. Oubre's checked in for Porter. And it's Mayo in for Bradley Beal. And the second free throw, good. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Wall kicks to Oubre. Shot from 12. Another one falls for Washington. Magic leading by 3. It's stolen by Wall. And here's Oubre. Down low. It's tipped. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Freak passes to Gordon. Gordon with a screen on Mayo. Kicks it out to Jennings. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jennings has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's a good screen. Wall wide open. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And how about that response? To the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Here's Azania from 12 feet out. Here's Aldrich, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Well, as usual, a lot of offense in the NBA is being generated from the small forward position. Freak, third.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Well, I would go beyond pretty good, Craig. I mean, they are special players at the offensive end. Impossible to defend in any kind of conventional way. I mean, you've got to be creative to try to slow these guys down.
It's back to Jennings. Out left to the wing. Fournier dishes to Freak. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Oubre, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's now only a 1-point Magic lead. Jennings kicks to Freak. Fournier in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Kevin, a chance to get a glimpse at how the Wizards are doing. It's still early in the season.
They should.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And last thing you want to do, the opposite of smart basketball.
The Wizards have shot 3 of 7 at the foul line.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Here's Jones, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he